Is that hurricane hitting Florida right now? Do you know anything about it?
I got out of there. They offered to change my flight for no fee.
Oh, really?
So I flew out a day early just because we don't want to be stuck in that. Even if there is nothing big, airlines will cancel your flights just out of caution.
You know, I flew on Southwest the other day, and I just wanted to sleep. And the whole time, they played games on the intercom, and like trivia games with everyone. They're like, now press your button, that ding button, you know, like the help me button. It seemed totally illegal, because like, what if somebody really needed help, like a heart attack, and there's all these people dinging, and they're like, no, I'm having a heart attack, you know?
Yeah, Southwest, I don't like those games. Like, I remember one time, I don't want to like single out and say it was definitely Southwest, because I don't want to be sued.
Right.
But I'm like 99% sure it was Southwest.
Yeah, me too. I'm 99.9.
The flight attendant was making some kind of lame joke about hopefully we'll land.
Right.
And I was like, that's like for me it doesn't matter because you fly enough times you know that the odds are in your favor.
Right.
But if every once in a while you get that person who's flying for the first time,
Right.
and it probably freaks the hell out of that person.
Yeah,
You almost swore.
And you know,
You backed off it perfectly though.
this is what one of the stewardess said. I'm trying to sleep, and they're screaming on the intercom the whole flight. I want to kill people. Like she says, all right, now take your seatbelt and cross your lips. Oh, I mean hips. And I'm thinking, like, did she just mean pussy lips? Because she made, like, the motion, like, cross your belt over your...
She probably used to be a stripper. And now she's a flight attendant.
I'm trying to sleep.
Speaking of which, Virgin America, I was pretty impressed with, I don't know how they were able to do this legally, but everybody was young and had a good attitude.
Yeah.
And it's like by euphemism for hot women.
Right.
And there are other airlines, like, because of unions and stuff. They have a serious attitude, they hate their job.
Right.
And they're old, they've been there for like 30 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Or there's stand-up comics that never made it, and now they're trying to material out
Because
on the
they're the
intercom.
ultimate captive audience. What are you going to do, like, jump out?
We had a guy, Joey and I had a guy recently flying into Denver that has like a whole routine. They're like kind of like, he was doing stand-up. I was like, as a stand-up, I know it when someone's doing stand-up. Like he was doing stand-up. He had like a whole routine that he would do, like a bunch of one-liners about travel. It was so silly.
There's this one pilot that sings every time he takes off and lands. Like he sings a song.
That should definitely be illegal. Because you're using up the airwaves.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous.
Well, just the idea of it is just so gross. Like, who are you? This is my plane. I'm the pilot. Slaps the waitress on her ass, the flight attendant on her ass as he moves into the cockpit. Gives his buddy knuckles. I'm gonna sing to these people. They need to hear my voice. Sing in the brain.
It was also so cold, and I was like, can I please have a blanket? And they're like, we don't have blankets. And I'm like, all right, so I had to make one of those, like, things where you take your arms and put it inside your shirt, and then just, like, make a cocoon and, like, bundle up in a corner, because it was so freezing on the plane while they're doing this.
How healthy could it be being a pilot? You just flying,
You're
like, way up in the
blasted
air.
by radiation.
Blasted by radiation in front of, like, a window.
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
Yeah. Makes you want to play trivia games over the intercom.
How much radiation is involved in plane flight, do you know?
I heard something like cross country is like the equivalent of a chest X-ray or something. It's nothing. It's just the fact if you're flying every single day, as they do, it might add up. And radiation's not as bad for you as people make it out to be. Like the Fukushima style stuff is definitely really bad for you, but in terms of like just low ambient doses, you're getting radiation just walking outside.
Sure.
Everything. Like I read somewhere like in a kitchen with a marble top that's giving off radiation.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching some documentary on TV where they were talking about dinosaur bones, some of them being radioactive. They coat them with lead paint to try to reduce the amount of radioactive energy that came off. I don't know if that's horseshit or not. It sounds silly. But it actually makes sense if the dinosaurs died, from some sort of a meteor impact or something like that, that there was some
You mean
intense burst of
6,000
radiation.
years ago, right?
Yeah, how long is the half-life for that stuff? They said
No, I was saying dinosaurs 6,000 years ago.
it was at least 6,000
Okay,
years
cool.
ago.
6,000 or more.
How do you deal with that question? Has anybody ever, for folks who don't know what the fuck we're talking about, the serious fundamentalists believe that the Earth is 6,000 years old.
I think the way I'd answer it is I'd be like, I definitely believe there were dinosaurs on the planet 6,000 or more years ago. I don't believe they're tricked by the devil. I don't believe like dinosaur fossils are there to confuse us and like question our